So I got these, INT sent me these cat eye polish, gel polishes, and I was thinking, I saw Talia's video on her INT haul, and she was mentioning that it would be nice to see the colors, and I thought, and so traditionally I would normally use these rings that fit on the bottle, but when I open my drawer I like to see them from the top because I have mine in drawers. So for those of you who have your gel polishes in drawers, I was thinking about trying out these Patico molds and making my own tops for these. Now you can buy tops on AliExpress, eBay, Amazon and stuff like that, but I don't have them and I don't want to wait for shipping, so I do happen to have these, so I thought, well, I'll try this out and see if it works. So that's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is use this clear thin for these, because I noticed when I was doing my testing and my swatches and playing around with the clear thin is that it is super like crystal clear. There's no discoloration in this gel whatsoever. So I'm not gonna have, like when I build up a thick layer excuse me, inside of these little spheres or domes, that it's not going to change the color that's reflected from the gel polish. So I'm going to try that first. So I'm going to put this clear thin inside here with, I'm going to use this INT brush. It's a white handle. It's got a really small tip on it. I'm just going to see which one fits good. Actually, the big one fits nice. It's been so long since I've actually made a video. I'm like due to have my baby any day now. So I'm just going to fill this as close to the top as possible. Now I don't actually need this to go right to the top. I'm not putting it on anyone's nail or anything like that. And actually the top of these have a slight curve. So if I do leave a little bit of a space there, I'll get that slight curve from the surface tension of the gel on the side. So actually it'll fit nicer and I won't have to file it. So I just want to make sure that I touch the edges. So now you can see with the line of light, it's got a slight curve on the bottom. So it'll fit that top perfectly. Just going to add a little bit more. Now, of course, it would be faster to do this on the ones that you get from Amazon or eBay or AliExpress, but if you don't have them and you happen to have these, this is a great option. So I'm just going to put this into my UV light and give it a cure. So I'm going to do the Perfect Purple. So it's going to look different at first because the black will go on the back. Okay, I'm going to cure that and we're going to do a little experiment. We'll try different ways of doing this. Alright, so now I'm going to put the basic black over top. And I'll just give that a quick cure. I kind of like doing like experiments because normally when we make videos, we've got how many times we've tried something different, and then we finally come up with what really works, and then we make the video. And it's kind of nice to see how everybody has their process of figuring things out and trying new things, and it's kind of nice to see, you know, what works and also what doesn't, so that when you try it, you already kind of know what the end result is going to be. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on the bottom, I'm going to use Flat and Fab, their matte top coat. So when I glue it on, it'll adhere better. And I'll just give that a cure. This one says 30 seconds under LED. Awesome. And this one does have an inhibition layer, so we'll take that off. Oops. Okay. I'll just wipe that and pop this out, see what happened. So, it is a nice dome. The cat eye didn't work as well as I would want it to, but you can see it. So at least, like, for color purposes, it's there. But I still would probably want to do like a color swatch like this for my clients so that they could see the actual cat eye effect. But that does work for a nice color swatch. And the dome, the clear part of the dome, it really kind of enhances and magnifies the color that's underneath. So that's kind of a neat thing there. Okay. So I'm going to try a couple different ways of doing this. Oh, I don't want to lose it. Okay. So for this way, what I'm going to do is buff the surface of this. Where's my buffer? I have a little white one here somewhere. There it is. So I'll just cover that up. Just going to buff the surface a little bit. And give it a wipe. I'm going to put some Classic Mix on top of this. I use a bigger brush for this one. I'll use the, oh wait, oh no. I gave myself a stray hair. It's better than a gray hair, but it's still no fun. Just clip that off. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to use Classic Mix. And just create a ball on top. Now I wanted a gel for this that wouldn't necessarily run, but that the surface would become slightly smooth, so I wouldn't have a lot of texture marks on it. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going to fade it down to the edges. I think this will just help it from popping off. Or it won't. This is just my guess. We'll see. Okay, so you can kind of see that as I work with it, it kind of smoothed out a little bit. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover everything because I need to do this on camera. I'm going to bring my UV light over here and just stick it on top. And I took the bottom off of it so I can cure it. Just like that. I'll maybe zoom out so you can see a little better. So I'll do a quick 10 seconds. Now I'm going to go in with the basic black and just cover it. This, I think, definitely takes a lot less time than doing it this way. So I will cure that for the 30 seconds. Now, because I need the color that's on here, what I'm going to do is put it on a silicone mat. I really like the silicone mats. Way better than the foam backings or paper, like the palette paper. Just love silicone. It's so easy to clean. And it works really well. Okay, so now I'm going to put the cat eye over top of the black. It's really nice for cleaning the excess off your brush too. It's just fantastic. Okay. Now I'll try to push that to the center. So you can kind of see now that it's doing that cat eye effect. Out of curiosity, I just want to try another one of these cat eyes. I'll try this one. This little design cat eye. I don't know how close you have to be for these to work though. I had another one that was really, really weak, and I ended up putting my magnet right in the gel polish, and well, had to start over. Let's try that. Oh, a little closer. And I touched it. There we go. Of course I did. I'll just start over. There we go. I'm just really fussy with my cat eyes. There we go. So I'll just cure that really quick before it gets out of control. There we go. So that worked actually really well. So I've got the cat eye. Now I'll use, where is it? The No Cleanse top coat. There we go. So that'll be my color swatch for that bottle. So between my two options, I definitely like this one better. It takes a lot less time than doing this. And I would still have to glue this on or put it on with acrylic or something. So this definitely wins out. And I actually think that when it comes to the bottles, because they're so nice and clean and professional looking, it kind of makes them kind of look cheap by putting these things on, kind of tacky. So this kind of keeps the bottle looking nice and clean. And then from the top you can see the color when you open your drawer. So this one definitely wins out for me. So I'm going to do that to the rest of them.